Hi guys, and welcome back to another fly fishing video. As you can see, it's wet and windy, which can mean only one thing. It's time for the Broadlands Grayling Classic. So without further ado, let's get into it. What's it all about? Well, basically you fish with a partner. I'll be joined by Ian Pinder this evening at the golf club, where we'll find out our fate for the weekend. You get drawn on 3 beats and you're controlled by another team. So when you are both in the water, the other team has an angler each controlling you. And what does controlling mean? Well, basically for this competition, all you have to do is catch grayling. You need to show it to the controller to let him see that it is a grayling. There's a lot of par in the river, and the very small ones can be quite confusing if you don't get a good look at them. So you're looking out for par. Other than that, every grayling to the net counts. Although I've said it's a very friendly competition, the field of anglers will be quite impressive. We'll have international caps with both European and world titles under their belts, as well as home international anglers. People have travelled from as far as Belgium, Ireland, Wales, all to come and fish the fabulous river test. Well, everyone's been fed and watered, and we're now in position to start the competition. Ian and I will be controlling Wes and Sean this morning, and we're on beat 2. Sean and Wes are fishing first, and then we go in after them. So let's see how they get on. Well, we're underway now, and Wes and Sean have decided to start at the very bottom of the beat. So we're on beat 2, and this is probably, walking down the beat, the best bit of water. They're fishing about 50 metres apart at the moment, and they've just started. So how will they approach the river? Now, it's risen about 2 feet overnight, so probably the best approach at the moment is double nymph. Now, there's no more rain forecast today, so expect the river to drop away as the day goes on. This afternoon should fish really well. Well, we're an hour into the first session, and looking on Facebook, I can see that the river's not on fire at the moment. Our 2 anglers, one's got 3, and my angler Wes, he's working really hard, but he's yet to land his first grayling. There's still about 25 minutes left in the session though, so hopefully he's going to break the ducks soon. Well, we've had our lunch, and it's been a quick turnaround. So Ian and I didn't do so well on B2. No excuses, the water was good in front of us, we just didn't catch many fish. Some people have done exceptionally well at half time. I've heard numbers of 52 from the Welsh lads that had the island beat, which is one of the better beats. But we're on beat 9 this afternoon. It's straight out of the car park, so we've not got a big walk, but the turnaround time is only an hour from fishing your last session to being on the afternoon session. So me and Ian's going to join up, see what water we've got, and try and do better than we did this morning. Well, that's the second session finished on beat 9 for Ian and I. This afternoon the session was 2 hours, and we've managed between us 13 fish, which is much improved on this morning's effort. The weather seems to have changed a little. We enjoyed some glorious sunshine this morning, and this afternoon the weather seems to be closing in. So I'm going to get a warmer under vest on, under the waterproof, and I'll be controlling Mark, who's started off on the delicate trio. Well, we're 40 minutes into the session and Mark and Miles are doing a fantastic job. They've got 5 fish on the card already, and if they can keep going at this pace, they're going to build a really good bag. Well, that's the second session nearly coming to a close. It's been a long day and it's been a tough old day for Ian and myself. So only 3 fish off our first beat, and we've only managed 13 off of our second beat. And both beats were good water. We should have done better really, but the anglers we've controlled have not fared too much better, so that's some solace. Don't feel like we've been completely granted, but there's always tomorrow. Now, the weather warning that's come in, it doesn't look very pretty, but I don't mind that. The fish will still be there and they'll still be able to be caught. Well, it's Sunday morning and there's only one session left for Ian and I. Will be controlling for another session. Now, this year I managed to cock the accommodation up and I managed to only book one night, which was the Friday night. So on the Saturday night we came up with a quick sketch plan to just sleep in the cars. Ian's got a large vehicle, I've got the Galaxy. We were just going to kip in the cars, but lastminute.com, Ian managed to book a room and I'm so glad he did. I slept soundly last night till about 7 in the morning, where an almighty clap of thunder woke me up, and Ian said it had been doing that most of the night. And this morning when we've turned up at the fishery, which took a while because the road that we were supposed to come was closed through fallen trees, and we had to divert through the English countryside, which is not much fun in this weather, I can tell you. So the rain's still coming down pretty hard. We're going to get kitted up. Breakfast's in about half an hour or so, and the sessions today, if they go ahead, I might add, because if there's any chance of lightning strikes, the competition will be stopped right away by the organisers, and we'll just need to stand by yesterday's session results. But I've got to say, we've fished in worse, so we'll just need to see how it goes. Well, as you can see, the weather's cleared up a bit and we've got a bit of blue sky. This morning, Ian and I are controlling Jim and John, and we've got beat 5, which is pretty much, there's 2 or 3 spots on this beat that I expect to be able to catch some fish. The only problem being, unluckily for me and Ian, I think come 12 o'clock, the river's more than likely going to be chocolate. It's still fishable at the moment, but once that water starts travelling down the river and bring the colour, it could be a tough gig this afternoon. Ian was having a tough old session, but this fish changed it all round and turned that frown upside down.
Sit still for just a few seconds. Okay. It is exactly 42.
42, well done.
Not big enough then?
No, but still a nice fish. Jim and John finished on 5 fish, which was not bad considering the river was colouring. But it didn't colour up as bad as we expected, and Ian and I went in for the session after. We had a lot to make up from the previous day. After a good session, we finished with 15 fish, which we were both very pleased with, and it bucked us up a little bit in the pecking order. There are a few prizes up for grabs, but the best part about the end of the competition is the fantastic and fabulous feed that Dom puts out for everybody. He works extremely hard and also takes part in the competition. At the end of the match, it's a chance for anglers to chat together, get a hot drink inside them, and talk about the ones that nearly made the net. Like a lot of the competitions I fish, nearly every angler stays behind for the prize giving. There's a sense of real camaraderie amongst the grayling anglers.
Thanks ever so much. Well done everybody, nobody drowned once again, everyone enjoyed themselves, the river fished pretty well considering. We had a bit of colour there yesterday and it slowed him up in the morning. It fished well in the afternoon, it fished ever so well today as well. So I'll hand you over to Ben, who's got the scores on the draws, and yeah, we'll see how we get on.
So you guys caught in total 977 grayling, which is a 44.4 average per team, so that's pretty good. Well done, guys. And the biggest fish was 46 centimetres, and it's Tom Pick.
Thank you very much. There you go, mate. All right, just a job. Cheers. Thank you.
We're going to start with the most sought after prize. You all know what it is. It was a close fought contest this year. There was 1 point in it. And the winners of the Horn of Gondor, the Wessex Waders.
There we go, lads. Blow the horn.
Third place with 8 place points and 66 fish was the Tivy Midges. So third place.
Well done, Nigel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third place we got something from Hunts. Thank you, Tom. And John, Broadlands is donating a grayling day for each of you down here whenever you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Be in touch with you. Well done,
Yeah,
mate.
be in touch with me. Yeah. Well done, lad. Thanks ever so much.
It was very, very close at the top. 1 place point in it. Both teams fishing very well. In second place with 7 place points and 96 fish with a Welsh Hydra Psyche.
Hunts bits there.
Hunts, and we got some Yeti stuff if you want it. And the winners, with 6 place points overall, 67 fish. They've won it before, they've won it again. Where are they?
Terry.
Dumb and Dumber.
Well done, lads. There you are, mate.
Well, there we have it. That's the Grayling Classic over for another year, and we've avoided the worst of the rain today, which is a big bonus. It's been quite fun watching people trying to get out of the car park. It gets a little bit muddy and people are struggling a little bit, but I'm in a Ford Galaxy, so it should be a laugh. I'm going to go and get my kit off and give it a go.